Welcome to the You, Me, and Disney podcast. Hi, welcome back. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Shawn.
How's it going?
Hey, good, Nikki. It literally just happened again. Our son busted in here while we're trying to do this. People need to know what we got to talk about.
Yes. So first things first.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. First things first, we're just going to throw it out there. For those of you who follow us on Instagram, our Instagram account is currently shut down. Like it's gone. It's shut down. Yes, we started the
A contest.
We did a contest. We had all good intentions of doing this contest. 2 days into the contest, Instagram was like, "Oh, sorry, we."
2 days. The next.
Oh,
day.
the next day. I apologize.
Literally the next day. It was like we're getting a bunch of responses, positive. Like our community's awesome, and basically everybody jumps over onto YouTube. I don't know if Instagram didn't like that or somebody reported it or what happened, but Instagram's like, "You're a bot. Prove you're not a bot." And now we have to prove we're not a bot. So,
and we've attempted multiple times, and it keeps saying we've sent you too many SMS messages, blah, blah, blah. So we are currently shut down on Instagram. Yeah. For those of you who are on Instagram, we love you. Yeah, we did not abandon you.
We're going to try to find you again.
We're going to try to find you. We're going to try to figure this out. We're figuring out the contest. Like, yeah, we're doing our best.
Unfortunately, in order to make it fair, I would say like 500 people came over from Instagram to YouTube. So in all fairness, those are all stuck in my DMs. How can I enter that information? So in all fairness, once the Instagram thing is rectified, Nikki and I mean, we're people of our word. We're going to give out some gift cards, if not more. We're going to do the contest again. You know, we want to fix this, and we want our community to be good. Right, Nick?
Yes, amazing.
I don't think that was a question or an answer. How you been? How's your week?
For the record.
Nothing.
My week is fine.
Okay, what were you going to say?
Nothing.
Nikki's got wine on board. This is a nighttime recording, so it's a little bit different than our daytime recordings, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to try a couple new things possibly during this recording session. We're going to try to do some video.
Oh,
yes. We're jumping into the world of video here.
I'm going to be honest. No like. I already am like not feeling into this. Like, I enjoy talking about Disney. For Shawn to be recording us is a totally different beast. So I struggling with it a little bit. It's making me nervous and uncomfortable. But I'm gonna do my best and just pretend that it's not.
What if I like changed your voice or something like that?
Whatever.
Yeah, I know. Do you want to get right into it?
I don't have any housekeeping.
We don't have any housekeeping.
I don't think anything was wrong.
Nothing. Hey, how about the one thing that I do want to clarify? Last week, you reported that the Beacon Barrel website was already booked as of 8/14.
That's not what I said. I didn't say it was already booked. It had gone down.
It crashed, yeah.
I told you
it crashed, yep.
The site had said, "Our mateys, like, come back again." No. But when you go on every day, I just went on today, they are booked all the way until October 24th.
So the new date is 8/20.
I'm sorry, the new
date was 8/20. So anybody as of 8/20 that was in their 60-day window, could come through.
Yep.
And
the site is fully back up and running. When you go to My Disney Experience, you can go right to Beacon Barrel. But they are booked. Booked.
Are we still going to try to get ours?
I am. I tried this morning. Like, I tried to get on this morning.
5 a.m., right? I believe.
Well, I wasn't up at 5 a.m.
But I believe 5 a.m. Wait, was today our 60-day window?
No. I thought it was, but it's not. In the reservation, I'm going to try again tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to try again tomorrow. I think tomorrow opens our 60-day. We ain't going to get reservations, but we already said that we're going to try
Mouse Watch, right?
The Mouse Watch.
Yep. With that attitude, who knows what we'll get.
I feel you.
First story. Hey, what kind of wine you got? Is it in Pinot or?
None of your business.
None of your business. Excellent. First story.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm light on news. Light on news this week. It was a very light news week. A lot going on in the park. You got it's Halloween because it's the middle of August, right?
Yep.
A lot of construction. So there's not a lot of news.
I had tons of news this week.
Did you write any stories though?
I didn't, and everything is currently in my phone that you are using. So There's that.
We're not tech savvy.
There's that.
Hey, remember that thing that closed the Liberty Riverboat?
Yes.
It's still alive.
It is docked somewhere off site. Yeah. No, because we had reported on this already a while ago. Somebody saw it in one of their drone lands. It's docked.
Bioreconstruct.
It's docked somewhere, and they think that they're just going to reuse it somewhere.
That is the rumor. And to clarify, because there was rumors, and not from us. We're pretty accurate with our news. The story was that it was already dismantled.
It's not.
So Bioreconstruct.
She's intact.
Bioreconstruct got in his helicopter. I've now found out what he flies a helicopter. Okay, you're still writing down Bioreconstruct. I reported on this guy a month ago, and you're writing this down now. So he gets in his helicopter, and he's like, I know where that bitch is dry docked. And he I didn't know that was a real boat.
Yeah.
Okay, Nikki, that's the story. This is a story that I want to talk about.
That she's a real boat?
She's a real boat?
Yeah, but she was just on a motor.
Which means she'd have to have wheels underneath, right?
Yeah, but what? So what did you think she have, like, plank?
I literally thought she was a flat bottom. I imagine like a train or a locomotive with like a flat bottom with wheels on the bottom. And
she doesn't drive.
She does drive.
Yeah, but she floats.
No. She was on a track. You don't remember when they drained the rivers at that time? Oh, it was hit. Well,
there was a flip-flop in there.
There was, geez. Flip-flops, Mickey bar wrappers. Yeah. Probably an alligator or two, Mm-hmm. But I always assumed, because that water is like 2 to 3 feet deep, that it was literally like an illusion, like the paddlefish over in Disney Springs. That is
just sat there.
The paddlefish is not a boat either. I always assumed like that is basically just a facade. It looks like a boat, but lo and behold, she's a boat. She's an actual boat.
Yes.
That makes me so happy to know that is going to have another life elsewhere.
I hope so. I hope they don't dismantle her.
If they haven't,
I think they would have already done.
They already would. Yeah.
But
then what would be the point to dismantle her? What are they going to sell her for scrap?
No, because sometimes they reuse stuff. So you take a piece of it and put it somewhere else. But how are you going to reuse her?
We could reuse the paddle and be like, oh, I know where there's that other boat in Mississippi or where Louisiana. Or we saw the one in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Who wants a paddle boat though? What's the market for a paddle boat?
I don't know. It's very 1920s.
Have you?
1950s.
Did you ever go on that paddle boat?
I do not recollect ever going on that paddle boat, but I guarantee if you ask my parents, we've
been on the paddle.
Been on the paddle.
Didn't you been on the paddle? Oh, you don't remember you?
You don't remember you were 3 and went on the paddle boat and loved it? Yeah.
Maybe I would have.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the closest you and I ever even got to the paddle boat was one time we were down there and there was a freak thunderstorm that happened as we were exiting the Haunted Mansion. And we literally crashed in the awning. And it was such a downpour that the cast members were
just let us stay there.
We basically broke through cross lines.
Yeah.
Like and me and about 50 people were like, we're going to stand here now.
Yeah.
And they didn't say.
They didn't even care.
They didn't
actually.
They
didn't even care.
They're like, go for it, Which was like, we're all laughing at the people that are hanging under awnings. Yeah. And like the rebels that don't bring ponchos were just walking. And it was,
those people are crazy.
Not only that, we've talked about it before with our hacks. Like, you have wet shoes all day long, and that's going to ruin your vacation and you're going to get athlete's foot.
Yeah, but just no poncho. That's
that's hardcore. I just watched a pro YouTuber the other day bust out a poncho like nobody's business. Like, saw the forecast coming, looked at the clouds, be like, I know the afternoon storm is coming. Put the poncho on, put the lounge fly underneath the poncho, like literally good to go.
I wear it in front.
You wear it in the front. That could have been our hack for today because I don't have a hack.
There you go. Our hack.
Let's save that for the end.
Wear your lounge fly in the front.
Keeping with that story, the rivers are almost drained. And probably by this time, because when I got the story last week, they were like 3/4 drained. So now it's, I'm sure, completely.
Where do they drain it?
Well, it's not real water.
Sorry, what?
It's okay.
I'm sorry, what? Breathe. Is it fake water?
It's not natural. So it's not fed from a spring. It's actually fed from like a faucet.
Yeah,
So imagine
but
like,
that's real water.
right, but it's not something like an aquifer or something that is like replenishes itself like by the rain. It is something I'm sure like there is a level like a toilet. It's there. I'm sure there's master plumbing involved.
Yes.
Where their water it can't go over a certain limit. So imagine the rain every day. If it rained and that's 2 to 3 inches,
So they
it
have
would,
to release
yeah,
a little bit.
pressed. So I'm sure there's pumps and a pump station and everything else that kind of like, works it up and down or however they do it. It's beyond my realm. So, but it's almost drained and it is disgusting.
It's
I
gross.
saw photos, like you said, flip flops,
Yeah.
sunglasses, maybe a husband and wife like threw some shit in there, like ears or something.
But there's nice sunglasses in there.
I'm sure there's not.
Oh.
No, you got to imagine. Like, let's be honest here.
Yeah, but I mean, your kid
shady rays or whatever. Like,
I want a pair of Shady Rays.
I've actually hear they're pretty good.
I want a pair.
Lifetime warranty on Shady Rays.
I'm buying a pair.
Another rumor.
Another rumor.
This, yeah, and I literally wrote.
Rumor?
I wrote rumor right here.
Rumor.
Because I want to clarify. After last week's debacle with the beverages on TSA.
Oh, you are.
I went back and listened to that episode. I did say this is possibility.
No.
I started the sentence with, "Hey, and if you didn't, if this is your first episode,
All you do is report
if
fake.
this is your first episode." I was basically informing Nikki that TSA had 2 new rules. A, shoes are back. You don't have to take your shoes off.
Yeah.
You can keep your crusty Gucci flip-flops on or your sandals with socks, however you want to, whatever you do. So our daughter was informing me. She was like, "Dad, remember last time we flew and that person took their shoes off next to you?" And I was like, "No, why would I ever remember that?" Anyway, shoes, you don't have to take them off anymore. And they've also considered.
So you got me all excited about the liquids. You did not preface it by saying considered.
Well, they were talking about lifting.
You're like, TSA is going to get rid of this.
They're talking about lifting the beverage restriction. But who knows? Who knows?
Beverage or the liquid restriction?
Liquid. Isn't it the same?
I don't know. I read something also about TSA changing their policies. Shoot, what was it? Because I read it and I was like, son of a biscuit. I need to tell Shawn that. I don't remember. But they might be getting rid of some. They're adding some.
What could they possibly add?
I don't know. You can't drink wine on a Tuesday. I don't know.
I don't even want to get into it. I just listened to
Anyway, go.
Yeah, I just listened to a podcast and I'm not.
Rumor.
I'm not.
Rumor.
Yeah, so rumor.
Rumor.
Space Mountain might be getting a facelift.
What?
Yeah.
So if they close...
let me hold on even before you get that thought. I don't know if it means an internal facelift or an external facelift. All I heard was it's possibly getting a facelift. What thoughts, God?
Are they going to close it down? Because
again, this is just a rumor, and it's all I heard. That's basically like I'm not giving you much, but go with what I'm giving you because it's all speculation.
Well, then I don't have an answer for you. Because if you're going to close Space Mountain right now,
yeah,
why even have Tomorrowland open? Buzz Lightyear's closed right now. I guess you have the People Mover over there, Astro Orbiter. You've got Tron over there. But Space Mountain's a heavy hitter. So now you have Space Mountain closed, and you're going to have Thunder Mountain closed. All right. So possibly getting a facelift. I guarantee it means. Although facelift, what do you mean a facelift on the inside? Shit's dark.
They did not specify whether it is in the external or internal side of it. So I have no idea. Well,
don't tell rumors.
Again, I'm assuming this is going to be an external because there is no really internal except when there's like a holiday event going on and they do some flashy lights.
That was so much fun.
It was fun. Although it could be the queue. That queue is kind of dated. Like
that queue is
a little bit, but that's part of the experience.
The queue is dated.
Let me start by saying, if you were to go to Huntsville, NASA, right? I imagine that is what NASA looks like to this day. I don't think NASA does a lot of, and maybe I'm wrong. I could be completely wrong. I'm basing this on no knowledge at all. But I have a feeling if you were to walk into NASA today, those computers that are like, hey, go for telemetry, those are the same computers that put Buzz Aldrin's ass on the moon 75 years ago, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
So if they were, I don't know, what would they redo? The lights?
Maybe it's going to have different lighting.
You mean the holiday party or?
Yeah, that was fun.
It was fun.
The music was great.
Christmas music, right?
It was Christmas. Yeah, that was fun.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun. So when you go at Christmas time and they have these red and green flashing lights and they're playing holiday music and they're playing it like at a rapid speed to go with the ride. So you're still in the dark, but there's like a lot of flashing lights and like crazy Christmas music. So that would be fun to have like a facelift if you were going to do something like that. Like Guardians of the Galaxy's all in the dark, but it's got a lot of like
it's got
lights and elements, and there's a moon, and there's like video screens and stuff like that. Space Mountain's just in the dark.
Yes.
And you think you're going to get decapitated.
A lot of decapitation. Like, I feel
like I know logistically you can put your hands up and you're not going to touch anything.
Yeah.
But I literally sit in my seat.
I mean, the first few times like I've been there, I've felt like it's not going to end well. I'm going to be hurt by something, and it's going to not be a good experience. Mm-hmm. Every single time I'm on it, I'm always like, oh, like whoever drags me on it, I was like, if we're going to hate this ride, why are you doing this to me? Like, I literally hate it. It's the worst, but it's like every time, it ends up being okay. Obviously, it ends okay. You know what I mean?
All right, so that's just a rumor. We're going to have to keep an eye on that.
Yes, it is. It is definitely a rumor. We're going to have to see what transpires from it. And I have a feeling right now what's going on is they're just trying to feed the rumor mill. So basically, like anything.
But I don't know why.
Well, because they have to like, hey, did you hear this news? Or did you hear this? Or, I've heard this is happening and possibly this. If nothing new is happening in the park, then what are people going to get excited for?
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it might be all speculation, but it's like at the same time, it's like, if there's no, if there's no outlook on something fun happening, then it's like, oh, what do people gotta get excited for? It's like, I wouldn't be excited for shit, It's like, the only thing like fueling us right now is we're either diehard fans or we're all about, what's possibly going to happen.
Yeah.
Here is something that is definitely happening.
Okay.
A new show in the France Pavilion.
Really?
Have you heard about this?
No, I have not.
The show is called Acrobatica. It's going to happen, check this out, 12:15, 1:15, 3:15, 4:15, 5:15.
So every hour on...
Basically every, I don't know if let me set the idea for you. It is a woman. I'm going to, from what I saw,
She sets up chairs.
Yes.
And she's almost like a mime type situation.
Correct. Yes.
And she is going to set up a chair and she does like acrobatics on the chairs. She's balancing on the chairs.
Yeah.
Super cool. Yes, I did see this. Yes. Yes.
First thing I thought is Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yes. But I actually want to go see this.
She's pretty cool.
She is.
And she's immensely talented.
I mean, what usually happens in the France Pavilion, actually France does have a lot going on. They have Remy, they have the nice bathrooms if nobody knows, tucked over in the corner.
We got nice topiaries over there when there's topiaries.
Topiaries, yeah. Creperie. The ice cream on top of the crepes.
Oh, I love the France area.
What is it? What is the stinky river that flows through? Like, there's a name for that. The bridge.
Do you remember the time that we saw people hiding, smoking cigarettes?
Did we see that? Or
we did. Nope.
We did.
We were standing there. They had jumped over the side.
They were smoking
and
on
they
the
were
side.
Smoking cigarettes on the side. Yeah.
Why didn't we report?
Because we're not that.
What is it?
People
being pieces of shit.
People being pieces of shit.
The human beings being huge pieces of shit.
Something like that.
Yeah. People smoking Oh my God, and the lady in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, hiding in the bushes.
She wasn't hiding in the bush. She was standing next to a bush for concealment, and she's like smoking a cigarette. And we're all like, wait, we all know the smell of cigarettes.
Yeah.
And one of the park people comes by, and the cast members, she was like, Miss, you can't smoke here. And the lady's like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, you did. You knew this, okay? Like, you definitely knew. Back in the day, you could smoke in the park.
Not no more.
Not anymore. So.
And it's funny, the first time we ever went, Shawn smoked at the time. So the first time we ever went,
yes,
and we had a long conversation. I was like, there will be none of this. There are not even smoking areas.
There were then. No, there were in Epcot,
Nope.
where we watched the fireworks. That was a smoking.
You had like a square. You had like a small square, and there was like losers stand right here.
Hey, don't judge people for their shortcomings. Like,
No, it's not shortcomings, but nowadays
it's roundabout. There's
but nowadays everyone vapes.
There's
so
alternatives.
it's and
yeah.
you
and
can
zins.
and zins.
I
Like
mean,
nowadays everyone vapes. You can walk around with
5-year-olds
it.
are zinning nowadays. You know
So,
what I mean?
Not that I'm condoning vaping in any way whatsoever, only because we have a 15-year-old son and it scares me. But anyways, and I only laugh about the cigarettes because those people were literally at Epcot hiding.
They knew what they were doing. Right?
They knew what they were doing. So if you've ever been to Epcot and you've been in the France Pavilion, they have a beautiful bridge and there's like a wall on the bridge.
Yeah.
And how they even managed to get down there, but they were standing against the wall.
They must have like roped each other down.
And standing against the wall like
and we
smoking butts.
Did we see him because we just came over the Skyliner? Is that how we saw it?
I do not remember that detail. I just remember seeing it because I remember being like, oh, they're gonna get in trouble over there.
Yeah, right?
Good luck.
Yeah, like basically I think if you get caught doing that, you're done. Like you're done.
Kicked out.
I think that lady in Animal Kingdom, I think she was cut a break.
I think she was cut a break because she was open. Those people jumped fences.
They knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing.
That lady was like, oh, she could plead. Like she was older. She'd be like, oh,
God.
I forgot the rules. Oh, where am I? I thought I was in my backyard.
I didn't know I could not
like
smoke here.
Yeah, like I break the rules all the time. But
Okay.
But
yes, back to the acrobatic lady.
I'm happy about the show, right?
Me too.
It's streetnosphere. Just bringing back little shows. And I think if Cool Kids Summer, we didn't get to experience it firsthand, but we know about it. We reported about it. It's engaging with Disney rather than like you look at obviously the facades, you look at the rides, you're engaging with those cast members, not like on a meet and greet level, but like, over at the Goofy's, the Goofy was doing like the dance party and stuff like that.
Yep. So it reminds me a little bit, way back in the day, Hollywood studios used to always have street performers. It was huge, huge. They would have people always on Sunset Boulevard or, what's the other one? Sunset Boulevard and...
The Hollywood Strip? No, I can't think of it. Yeah.
Thanks for letting me. Epic fail. Thanks.
Yeah.
Anyways, in that area over by Tower of Terror, they used to always have, it was like people who would like pretend to be filming you and they've just street performers.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun to watch. I think COVID did a lot of that in.
Yeah.
And then, Disney lost a lot of their staff.
Yeah.
I think they're back to like, I think they're getting back up there for where they need to be. But I haven't seen street performers like that in Hollywood studios in a long time.
Yeah. Do you know it's not marked on the map what those streets are? It is the Sunset Strip, and I can't remember. We're gonna have to look on another map because it's not here. Every other like description is here, like Echo
Is it
Lake.
Sunset Boulevard and Hollywood Boulevard?
That's what it is. Thank you very much. Yeah,
You're so useless.
I am useless, but thank you for pointing that out. Hey,
Hi.
it's the middle of August.
It's the end of August.
Yeah, it's the end. It's the end. We're still 3 months away from 2.5 months away from Halloween.
In a week, we
Yeah.
will be 2 months.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of the Halloween decorations are out.
I love Disney World decorated for Halloween.
Is nice, right?
Oh, it's so great. It's
Like-
so great.
And the cool thing about it is like they've added new decorations. So it's not just
What do you mean new decorations? Like new?
new decorations. So like new stuff and like not just like, your typical wreaths and stuff like this, like actual new stuff. Like I think over in Storybook Circus Land, back in the big top area and stuff like that, they've added specific wreaths with like Dumbo's face on it.
Stop it.
I want to go look at it just because it's,
I'm
again,
so
like
excited.
we were just talking about. It's something new. It's Dumbo's face. Also, do you know who Timothy Mouse is? I don't know who Timothy Mouse is. Is he part of Dumbo?
Is he part of Dumbo?
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
There's
know.
a mouse in Dumbo.
I mean, I didn't know. Like, I'm asked, so that might be something that we have to look into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think about the decorations?
Well, I haven't seen any of these decorations, so I love everything decorated Halloween anyways. So when you first walk into Magic Kingdom, there's pumpkins there. There's a whole like spot when you first walk in, almost in that little where Walt is sitting there on the bench.
The partner statue?
Yeah. So there's pumpkins there. There's a photo shoot there. Everything down Main Street is all like decorated with those wonderful wreaths. I think it's wonderful.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it just as much as I love the Christmas decoration. So for me, I think it's spectacular. And I think it's nice that they have added new decorations. I think for us, it'll be interesting because we're going to Epcot too. So I don't know if all the other parks are decked out for Halloween.
I believe slightly. Nothing does it as well as Magic Kingdom. But I don't believe all the other parks really get into it the way, because they don't have the Halloween party.
But Hollywood Studios is always decked out big time for Christmas. Is that because they have the Jolly Nights?
Because now they have the Jollywood Nights, correct. So it's like things like that, you know, they're probably like, oh, well, you know, like we're doing a holiday event. You might feel more inclined to feel like it's the actual holiday if we throw some stuff on the walls. You know what I mean? But I've never really paid attention in full like transparency.
The last time we went, we went to Magic Kingdom on Halloween, but the next day was November 1st, so everything changes over.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if we were just in limbo.
We might have been in limbo, and I feel like a lot of the decorations had come down and things like that. So it's I don't know, and I don't want to misreport on something and have you misreporting.
Well, you're a liar and you tell stories.
Well, I do tell stories. That's kind of what I do. That's my MO. But we're gonna have to actually pay attention this time. So on our upcoming trip in October, you and I are actually gonna have to be like, because we're gonna be there prior to Halloween.
Yeah.
So we will not be going to Animal Kingdom.
No, we are.
I think Animal Kingdom does do slight decorations, though. Not the decorations like blown overboard, but I feel like they'll do like a slight like wreath. You know what? We've been there for Christmas. They have a tree. They do ball decorations, and they put a hat on Gertie. In Hollywood Studios. Yeah, right. But back to my point, I don't know if they do any of that kind of stuff, fanfare, over in
Epcot. That's where we're going.
Epcot or in Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
So you and I will definitely have to pay attention to that when we're there. I mean, we're gonna have to see. So,
what are you doing?
Oh, I'm playing on your phone. Sorry. Does it matter?
Yeah, it's irritating me.
Why is it irritating?
Because it is.
Okay. Anyway, moving right along.
What else you got? Is that it?
New decorations. Oh, we're talking about this last time. I was like, I want to be a popcorn person, a popcorn bucket collector.
Oh, yes, I want to be a popcorn bucket collector. The popcorn buckets right now there is a new Stitch one for Halloween.
I have not seen that.
He is dressed as a mummy. He's got all his mummy attire on, so it's very cute. We talked about this last time. There was a Jack Skellington one. I want to be a popcorn bucket collector, but not to use these. Okay, I have.
You want to collect them.
I just want to collect them. I have to preface, I love everything about Disney popcorn. Everything about Disney popcorn, except these popcorn buckets for carrying popcorn. They are cumbersome.
Yeah, I don't think
they are nonsensical.
They hold like six kernels.
Hold 6 kernels.
Yeah,
like they are. I just want to collect them. I still, to this day, you have not bought me the Figment one because you are a horrible husband. It's all I've wanted is the Figment popcorn bucket, which you have not purchased for me yet.
Yeah.
But yes, look it up. Stitch. I'm pretty sure he's new. Stitch, he's dressed as a mummy.
Well, going back to that, there's also the Sipper, the mayor from A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
It is basically about yay big, so probably about 3 feet tall.
Okay.
It's him, you know, on one side is happy face, and you flip it over, he's, oh, I'm sad, Jack, go Jack.
I can't do anything. I'm just a town official.
You can only get these during the holiday parties. That's where I'm going with this.
That upset, but
Whoa, why? Why?
Because it's
Don't
a
you think
special
but
treat.
It is a special treat, but the treat is not the and I know people will be like, well, it is the merch.
It is the merch.
But is that the exclusivity of it? Like, I got
Yeah.
something you don't have. I not only got to go to the party, I got a special sipper.
Yeah, now I can sell it on Mercari for $125.
But that's my point. But you're creating, and maybe it's on purpose. Maybe it's by design. You're creating a market for resellers. You set these limits. You're like, oh, only like 2 to 5 per person or whatever the limit is. But you're telling people that's what they should do during these parties. So you got mad the other day because we saw somebody at a party and you're like, oh, why didn't they give that ticket to somebody like, a normal patron? They're going in and they're live streaming it. And I'm like, well, Nikki, they still pay for that ticket.
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
That's not what I said.
Remind me.
Someone was recording, and has no. If you are a streamer and you've already been to one Halloween party,
Okay. Yeah.
and a week later you're going to another Halloween party, and you have people showing up to Magic Kingdom begging the guests,
Yeah.
oh my God, did anyone cancel today?
Yeah.
Like, that was my point.
Yeah.
That is my point, and I get it. Like, these people, and I have nothing. I live for YouTubers. I watch, all these people run on the go. Goo, like
we're technically becoming, we're trying
we
to
are
become one of these people.
It has nothing to do with that. Like, nothing. That was my point. Someone had just been at one like a week prior,
Yeah.
and then went to another one. That was my point.
Yeah.
So that I agree with you 100%. If you're going to every Halloween party there is and buying up all this merch and then reselling it, yeah, I mean, that's kind of shady, but at the same time, why not? If they don't sell them, they're just going to sit in a warehouse.
Well, that's my idea. So the Figment,
I want that popcorn bucket.
they had lines, and if people didn't know who Figment is, a character at Epcot, he's like praised and stuff like that. And they had a popcorn release that
so cute.
people waited. Who knew? Obviously, Disney didn't know. People waited like 7 hours for
love
this
that
popcorn bucket.
I don't even know if you can get it anymore.
We mean if it's still for sale or if you can buy it on the resale market. I know you can get it.
Oh, I know I can get it in the resale market.
And I think right now, because I think they did a massive restock on it, and it was not as limited as it was the first time.
Yeah.
So you definitely can get it. But again, it's like, I just bought you a pair of ears.
Yes.
Okay.
From Shanghai Disney.
From Shanghai Disney. But I feel like I got a good deal on those because had those been in the park, they would have been like $35, $40. And I think
$19.95.
$20.
Yeah.
So that's a good deal. So see,
With tags and everything. They're not fake.
it backfired on if whoever bought them and thought they were going to flip them to make money.
Unless they bought 5 pairs.
Yeah, now they're trying to get off all. Well, that's what I mean by it backfired.
Yeah, but you don't know how much they cost in Shanghai Disney.
That is true. Well, maybe over here in the United States, they're overly.
Right now, oh my God, I love Loungeflies. So I want to collect popcorn buckets and Loungeflies. That's my new thing. And ears, I feel like everyone collects ears. So yes, we all collectively collect ears.
Yeah.
There's a Loungefly I want so bad right now. It is a Loungefly and it says beignets all day.
You told me about this.
Yep. It is sold typically over at.
Is it? You said it's scratch and sniff,
It smells like beignets.
which is kind of weird.
And it has.
You have somebody coming up on your ass being like,
It's not scratching.
yeah, I love the way let me get all up on your Loungefly.
That's right.
That's
I want
weird.
this Loungefly so bad.
You
and
showed
they
it
have-
to me.
and they have ears.
Weird. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like somebody from Waffle House got like into that.
My God, I love it.
It-
I
it
love
is-
it so bad. But they only sell it at that resort.
The Port Orleans River. Or
Yeah,
Port Orleans
because that's
Riverside or
where
French,
the
French Quarter.
French Quarter, because that's where the beignets are.
Yeah.
So it's only sold there, from what
They
I
don't.
understand.
Wait, they don't sell it.
I do not think it's sold at the Wide World of Disney
Where do they sell it at the resort?
in
the gift shop.
in a gift shop.
Where we got 2 mugs,
Yeah.
which, by the way, the mugs, like, I love.
Put them in the
mug.
dishwasher.
Don't ever put them in the dishwasher, folks, because the writing comes right off.
Yep.
The first one I got, like, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, I love this mug. It's blue.
Says
Got a
beignets all day.
Beignets all day. And beignet got broken the following day. My in-laws, Nikki's parents, went back like a few months later, were nice enough to retrieve and get a new mug for us. Put it in the dishwasher once, and it was beignet never again. Like, it was gone. So it stinks. Some of them have a nice glaze on them.
These ones do not.
Did not. So,
But anything related to beignet all day, I'm pretty sure is only sold there.
yeah. Well, you know how they have.
Except on the resale market, because on the resale market, this bag is $140.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
On all the resellers, even.
No, I think I found one for $90.
That's what they are. That's normal price.
So it's normal
$90.
price.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. Okay. So I'm curious. I want to look into the sipper, but I don't want to pay resale.
What do you do with
prices.
that sipper?
What would you do with popcorn buckets? What are you gonna do? Sit upstairs and put some popcorn in it?
Just gonna sit and look.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna do with my sipper right next to your popcorn
I
bucket.
don't want the sipper. And you know what? If you haven't bought me my Figment popcorn bucket yet,
Christmas is right around the corner. Right around the corner.
please.
Hey, let's go on a tangent of bad news, okay? Not necessarily bad.
I'm curious what your bad news is, because I have bad news. Bad news.
You have bad news?
Yeah.
Let me hear yours first.
Disneyland,
Okay.
not World, Disneyland,
Okay.
starting January of 2026, is getting rid of early hours.
Wait, what?
So I don't know all the details because, hence again, you took my phone.
Here we go. We don't need that
No.
anymore. No, we're good. We're done with that.
Disneyland is getting rid of early magic hours. They are supposedly going to be doing something else random, like, oh, you get an extra lightning lane.
What?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, that stinks because
We are going in April.
from everything I've heard of, that is what everybody,
Right.
because Disneyland is a totally different animal than Disney World, and it's a locals park. So when locals get out of work and stuff like that, or take like a day off, it's not.
I'm hoping that the 2 places I saw weren't fake news.
Oh, I hope not.
Disneyland is eliminating its early entry benefits for resort hotel guests, which ends on January 5th, 2026. After this date, eligible hotel guests will instead receive one-time Lightning Lane access to a designated attraction. This change replaces the daily 30-minute early entry access perk with a single-use Lightning Lane multi-pass for select attractions during their stay.
That's gonna backfire. in
That's
their
ridiculous. It's so
face.
stupid.
People go, okay, so you don't want people to stay at your hotels.
Yeah, why? There's
Right.
no.
That's-
So
that-
we
that-
booked at Pixar
right.
Place.
Yeah,
we're not
that's the
staying at Pixar
benefit.
Place now.
Correct. That's the benefit. Well, here's the thing: the Pixar Place is like $500 a night. You could go stay right next door at a equally nice hotel for $100 a night.
Correct.
The only benefit is like you got that half hour, which allowed you
Yes, to get on all
4 or
those rides.
5 rides
Yep.
in that half hour
Yep.
window. So you're taking that away and you're getting one lightning lane.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, a lightning lane is a $20. If you were doing like the lightning lane single pass, that's $20. Keep your $20. I'm gonna go
yeah.
stay at the Best Western. Okay, that stinks. That is horrible marketing.
Yep.
That is going to backfire. I wonder if it has something to do with like their workers union saying we're not coming in anymore early, or it's budget cuts or something, because that's bullshit. All right.
It's.
Where are you reading that from? Can we where is that a reliable source?
I had heard it from multiple sources, multiple Disney sources. Ironically, I did not hear Disney Food Blog report on it.
Okay.
But I guarantee when you get your news this week,
I'm gonna look into it.
guarantee when you get your
No,
news
we're
this
not
week.
doing news this week. It's top of the month. We're back around the horn again. Anyway, I will be looking into that story because that is emotionally upsetting to me.
I was devastated because here we're going in April, and
Yeah.
it was the biggest perk for staying at Pixar Place for us.
It was the
Because-
only perk at all
Yeah.
because it's not like these. it's not like these resorts are massive in scope and size like our ones in Disney World. And it's like, oh, here you can go adventure in the big pools and all these areas that you can kind of go and explore. These, to me, and I'm not going to diminish them, they're still Disney quality hotels, but they look more like an airport style hotel where it's like you're just staying here and then you get to conveniently walk across the street or sometimes even walk in the park through your hotel. Totally different animal. I'm pissed now, actually. You just ruined my night.
I'm sorry.
Do you want me to ruin yours?
Sure, go ahead.
This has nothing to do with us. This is for a totally different breed of human. For the deluxe Disney World guest,
Yes.
you can now book minivan pickup. Did you hear about this story?
I did. We watched it the other day, but it's $160.
It is $195.
Yeah, I'm gonna book my Uber Black
trip.
for $50
per trip.
Yeah, I'm good.
Uber Black XL
Yeah.
and get picked up by like an Escalade
Yeah.
or something like that. Granted, it's cool. Like I've been in a minivan; they're nice. But sometimes if you want, hey, like my daughter was on the cusp of needing a car seat, and we weren't sure if she really needed a car seat or not. And
They weren't hardcore.
The
They were
Disney
like,
employee
"Nope."
was basically almost like busting out a scale and being like, "Hey, you need to like sit down here on this, and like we need to measure your weight in order to adequately just." Disney is going to follow every protocol because they don't want to get sued. Right? Even though it is a Lyft operated vehicle, it is still a Disney vehicle.
Yeah,
so
it's got to be.
it's got to be insured.
Yeah.
So if they don't want to have any like hiccups, and that hence the price, $195. That's stupid. That's just, and it's only for deluxe guests.
Yeah.
You and I down in like the moderates or the values, we can't even get this perk.
Shawn doesn't love me enough to take me to
The Polynesian?
the Polynesian.
I can't afford it after I just paid $195 Uber ride. Like that's just, what were your thoughts about that? What do you think?
You already know my feelings about deluxe guest resorts. Deluxe guests. It completely upsets me that they are the only ones who get extra magic hours late at night. Like
Pay to play.
pay to play. So I get it. You have money. You can stay at this fancy hotel. Or some people, this is your once in a lifetime trip.
It might be.
So if this is your once in a lifetime trip, more power to you.
Yeah.
You get all the perks.
The royal treatment, like hey,
The
this
royal
is your
treatment.
honeymoon.
But
You assume these people are like us and they go multiple times a year, and this is just how
most of
they roll.
the people that
This
I
is how
watch,
they roll.
most of the people I watch, that's how this is.
Well, oh, hey, good for them.
So I struggle with that. I think that for what you do for one, you should do for all.
Yeah.
Because we're all paying money to stay on property.
Yes.
And maybe you can spread it out. Like doesn't have like on Wednesdays if you're staying at a deluxe, you know what I mean? Or like Wednesdays and Fridays is deluxe and Tuesdays and Thursdays is moderates and Monday is value. Like
My thing is this, not to cut you off, is they don't have a lot of minivans anyway.
I don't really give a shit.
You and
to be
I,
honest.
you and I have tried.
I mean, so yeah, yay.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, but yay, they get a minivan.
Yeah.
We get our own. Ride.
Yeah. I think for the price, like if you have the money, that's ridiculous. Get an Escalade, get a Lincoln Navigator, get a real legit black car service. These are. I love a Suburban. We wanted to buy a Suburban.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, what I'm trying to say is for the money, you can get every bell and whistle, bottled water, like you can get everything in the XLs or like the black packages. Do not spend $190. There and back, you can rent a car. That's $400.
You could rent a driver for the week.
You probably could actually for $400. You can be like, hey, Tony, pick me up every day and bring me. And you probably would get accommodated.
And to be
right?
honest,
Yeah.
these Uber drivers love Disney guests for the most part. If you're nice
Good
to them,
tipper, right? Yeah.
like, and you're a good tipper, I guarantee you could hook it up with an Uber driver and be like, here's your $400.
Yeah.
Can you be here? Guarantee they'd be like, I will see you tomorrow at 6
And you
p.m.
can prearrange. They'll always usually give you a card or something like that. Hey, you got anything else? Told you it was a light week.
No, I actually have tons of news, but I'm going to wait and save it for next week.
Next week? Well, next week is our top of the month treat. 'Cause
Well,
it'll actually be September.
I mean, Disney came out with tons of news this week. That's why I'm so surprised that you like didn't pick up on any of it. So
You want to save it for the following week? Why don't you give me one story, or you want to hold off on it?
I will hold off just
All
in
right.
case you haven't. I mean, it's good stuff. Like
All right. And it's nothing I touched on?
nothing.
Damn.
I even took photos, I think.
Now I gotta go do some reviews. Hey, it's funny. I took a photo of the riverboat that I saw dry docked. I was like, I gotta show this in the story. River dock. My hack. You made me think about this.
Yep.
For people that don't know, and I've known this hack for a while. I've never actually used it. I heard another podcaster report on this, and I was like, wow, that is great. If you are going the week of a holiday party,
Mm-hmm.
and you look on your phone or My Disney Experience and it says that event is sold out,
Yep.
go to customer service the minute you get to the park. They're the people with the plaid,
Yep.
okay? Blue umbrellas. The minute you walk in, or like you scan to get in through the park.
I'm talking like first thing, like 8
first
a.m.
thing, 8 a.m. or 7:30. Depend. Minute that park opens, you like bring, hit your little magic band, put your little fingerprint or go right over to customer service and say, do you have any event tickets for this evening? 50% of the time they will.
Yeah. So this is all news to me. Apparently so we're just going to say for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, because that's the one that's going on right now. So for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, if you go to Magic Kingdom, like Shawn said, that morning and go right to customer service, when people cancel their tickets.
Yep.
So I have all the money in the world. I'm going tonight. Oh, wait. No, I'm not.
You get sick.
You get sick.
Something happens. You miss your plane.
Something happens. Those tickets don't get reloaded back to the website.
Correct.
So customer service sometimes has a bank of tickets.
They know. They'll have the inventory. Yep.
They'll have the inventory. So, and my suspicion is it's all about supply and demand. And we talked about this the other day too. It's always about supply and demand. And I guarantee they always have a handful. I'm not saying a lot. I'm not saying plethora.
You think they hold back 50?
Not
and
even.
50,
Not even.
50 tickets.
10?
Even if it's 10, that's like quite a few $1,000s.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, 10 tickets is 10,
$1,000 basically with like food, merch, and everything else.
Yeah. So anyway, to Shawn's point, you can go to a cast member customer service and be like, do you have any tickets for tonight's event? And there is a 50%, even 60% chance that, but
if it's Halloween, you're probably not going to.
No.
So,
yeah,
I mean,
not
you
Halloween.
can try.
Try.
Hey, Christmas Day, hey, you can try to get in the Christmas party. But like, if it's August 29th and there's a party and they're saying it's sold out, try. You're probably going to get into that party.
Yeah.
Okay. Like being all realistic, because again, they're once, like Nikki said, they cancel, that inventory gets put back in the cookie jar.
But it doesn't get shown on the website.
It does not get shown on the website. Right. So I thought that was a pretty good one. I remember that one from hearing 2 years ago, somebody told that.
I did not.
Oh, that is great. I always have to remember that. And I've always just keep forgetting this. So that's not my hack. That's actually somebody else's hack. I've never tried it. Hey, don't come at us on Instagram and let us know if it works. Try to find us somewhere else now.
I know.
TikTok. We're on TikTok still.
We're on TikTok.
And we're here.
And we're here.
I don't know if you can, but you can comment, and maybe someday I will get that website going.
You suck.
Maybe I should just give out my personal email address.
No, don't do that yet. I don't
think I'll ever
need all the trolls, because it is. Everyone's so mad at us about this.
I was like heartbroken, like even hearing that a few individuals today. I was like, oh my God, I was like, I feel so bad. Like, I wish there was something I could do. I'd come give you a hug.
Yeah, and we're sorry. It's not, technically, in all honesty, it's not our fault. Like, Instagram shut us down. There's nothing we can do. It wasn't intentional.
Worst case scenario, we're gonna start that channel back up,
and it'll just be different.
I don't know what we're gonna do. Like, knowing that Instagram has the ability to do something like that is always gonna now be in the back of my mind. Like, it's almost like getting burned by like an insurance company, being like, oh, yeah, I bought my brand new car and then you didn't cover it. Now I feel dirty. Yeah, you know. Anything else, Nick?
Nope.
Hey,
got nothing.
I love you. It was a good night, productive. Got a lot accomplished. You drank your glass of wine.
I did.
All right. So until next time, stay classy.
And thanks for stopping by.
but stay classy.